hope the rest of the open readers tonight are all into humor. Otherwise, we might have a rash of suicides after this. Letter from a mystic to a weird duck. I am afraid. I feel like speaking biblically. I am sore afraid. Into the depths of my being, I feel inadequate. I have been here before, in this dark night of the soul. It will pass. This too shall pass. After all self-respect is stripped away and the power to feel is gone, comes the numbness of the total dark. When the pain is total and there is no breath of respite in the day, when all laughter is false and all smiles forced, when all actions are dragged into being from pure principle, when the mind circles aimlessly, comes the numbness, the blanking out, the merciful emptiness. Into the emptiness comes the intrusion of daily life. Trivial things occur. Entropy takes hold. The body behaves strangely. Material things break, all at financial cost that is laughably beyond belief. Each response to demands of daily life is taken slowly, at a distance. This I will do because it affects everything else. That I will let pass, because its neglect will only cause discomfort. If the car is not repaired, there will be no future income. If the phone gets disconnected, that will only embarrass and inconvenience. Trivialities bemuse. Astonishment at finding oneself alive after the bomb has fallen. Burned and broken, one stumbles from the rubble of all hopes, only to stub one's bare toe and find oneself sobbing at last over the stubbed toe. The mind stands back, baffled and bemused at the incongruity of tears over a stubbed toe amid the desolation of hopes and aspiration. Never mind the broken ribs, find a band-aid for the toe. All this happened years ago. How odd to find this place again. The distant mind murmurs. What happens next? Where was the exit from this nightmare? Ah, sleep. Leave the waking nightmare. Perchance one dreamed of other things, waking like Rip Van Winkle many years later, but instead of change, finding that the true state is the waking nightmare. The friends, the books, the pictures, the music, all are fantasy. Reality is the void, the place where one is alone, talking to oneself, sending messages out to someone who does not exist, who cannot answer. Beyond the glass, I see him laughing, going about his life, smiling in pity at the glass wall when he hears the faint tapping on the other side, shaking his head and going on to more important things. He is not real. He is a figment of my fevered imagination, a creation of my desire for there to be someone to reach out and touch from this void. The mind screams silently. There is nothing. There is no one. I am what he would call insane, if he existed. Friends. Tonight, you tell me again that you have no friends, as you told me months ago that you saw no one caring. You claim to see clearly, to understand the games people play, to understand the attitudes, the strategies, and where they're really at. You speak so convincingly that for a moment I begin to doubt myself. What have I been doing? Can it be I haven't cared, haven't been a friend? I shake my head to clear the haze of my exhaustion. How can you sit there and say that to me? Obviously I have failed you if you have no friend. Whatever you say, I know how much I've cared. Cared about you, cared about multitudes of others, cared to the point of self-destruction. What more do you demand as evidence of concern? What I see dimly through my haze is that my caring for you and for others is what has made you discount me, pity me for a fool, pat me on the head with your manners saying, "Run along, little girl. You don't need to understand." Now that it's too late, you talk to me about your thoughts, explain why, try to make me understand. Now that I can't help, can't be a friend, can only love you, you defend yourself to me as though my opinion mattered. In the same breath, you assure me that you never maintain friendships, as though you are afraid I'll try to see you again. Run along, little girl. The boys don't care. Cynicism is the real world. The caring and concern you try to deny in yourself makes you reach out and tell the little girl to grow up, get hard, grow a shell to survive inside. The little girl says, "No, Daddy, I don't believe you. I saw you pet the kitten when no one was looking. I saw the tears in your eyes when you said no one cares." You're right about the little girl. She's here directing this woman, but she's the one with all the strength. When the woman tries to grow a shell, we both die a little. The little girl shakes her wise little head, steps forward and picks up the shell, gazes at it curiously and tosses it aside. It's an ugly shell. Neither of us knows how to get through to you. When you misunderstand, we both step back, puzzled. We aren't very good at stopping you in your certainty, saying, "No, that isn't what I meant at all," especially if you hit on some other truth we hadn't noticed. Examples. I'm startled about what I'm doing. About to say I'm not good at making changes in my life. I'm fearful about jumping off into the unknown without preparation. But I've gone and burned my bridges before I crossed them, and now I'm teetering on the edge of the cliff. You're just getting some of your own back, making use of the place for a paycheck while you look around. That wasn't what I was talking about, but you are right. It's only been 3 or 4 days since that's been true, but it shocks me even more than the burning of the bridges. I must jump. I promised I would go. I look at my love for my family and find the central place is empty without you. This is a very poor timing on my part, the day before Christmas, but I have to tell you that what you need from me I don't have to offer. All I can say is I know that. I'm stunned. You don't understand that I was just stating a fact, saying a goodbye, not asking you to change. It's unfortunate that I have such extremely good taste. It makes me end up making very nice people feel guilty. Well, you do have a certain style. Style? Who the heck was talking about style? I meant that I choose to fall in love with the nicest guy around, someone who's remarkable. Then he sits in front of me miserable, telling me that what I need he doesn't have to offer, feeling guilty at hurting me. And I feel guilty because I knew better. It was stupid of me to tell you that what I need, since all you could possibly feel in response is pity. So I write.